Growing up, I was kind of a tom girl. Used to ask the neighbors, could I go to church with them? I would go and ask different neighbors so nobody got tired of me. So I went to all different churches, so I think I was hungry. I was raised by my mom, who she had a lot of problems. It was very dysfunctional. And so I raised her, basically. Getting a divorce was tough, and being a single mom was difficult. And I think that's where part of my I don't need people, because I had to put a wall up and just be a mom and a dad and just try to raise him and do the best I could. Everything seemed great until it wasn't. I was driving home from work and I reached up and I rubbed my one eye, and I realized I couldn't see out of the other eye. I was there like 4 hours, and I finally said to the doctor, look, I need to know what's going on because I have to get to work. He sat down and he reached for my hand and he said, you have a malignant melanoma tumor. It's very rare, it's very aggressive, and he said, we need to get you to Philadelphia for treatment. And I said, what are you saying to me? And he said, I would say that you have about 3 weeks to live. I realized the only person I wanted to talk to or see was my son. And I couldn't because he was at boot camp. And I wondered, when did my life get so lonely that the only person I can think of to call is my boss? And that's who I called. The condition was so rare that there was nowhere else to treat it. They were the only people that would even try. They removed my eye, put a radiation plaque, the strongest that I could bear. They left it in for a week and then they removed it. They sent me home. No, gosh, we've saved your life, you've got longer to live. They just sent me home and I waited. I was on the front porch just thinking about how angry I was and how alone, and everything was just coming to a head. And I remember thinking very clearly, am I going to be angry for the next whatever I have, or am I going to live with joy? And as soon as I thought that, a voice said, it's not your time. And I knew it was Jesus, because I was flooded with peace. I had hope. I knew whatever was coming, it would come. I opened the door, and the first person I saw, it was my future husband, but I didn't know that then. It took him about 10 minutes, and he made his way over and introduced himself. I knew he was different, and I didn't want it to go any further without him knowing exactly what my prognosis was. And so I told him all of it, and he looked at me and he said, we'll deal with it. Bart and I went ahead and we got married 4 months to the day from when we met. I just had my 65th birthday, which honestly is a privilege because I didn't know if I'd make it to 41. So every year is a gift. Every day is a gift. In the strangest way, cancer was my biggest blessing. When I was working, it was always about the next level, the next step, the next achievement. I really didn't think I needed anybody. Now, I meet someone and I love them, I care about them, I want them in my life. That's not me. That's Jesus. God uses every single thing in your life. He knew, and he knows right where we are, and he's with us.